Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Eagle football right here on Cable 12. Cable 12 crew is here at Sidellen Stadium, Fred Brown Field, in the Davis Sports Complex on the campus of Franklin County High School for the third game of 24-25 season of football right here on Cable 12. The Eagles host Seminole District powerhouse Liberty Christian Academy Bulldogs. Tonight, Brody Oaks, Jamie Singleton are on the cameras. Steve Oaks is back in the van producing and directing in his 33rd year. And I'm Mike Doyle. With me here in the booth, Scott Bagwell and Josh Smallwood, the A-team as I call them. Tonight is Hall of Fame night, and at the halftime there'll be an induction of new members of the Franklin County Athletics Hall of Fame. I get my tongue tied up. All are well deserved, and without these men and women, Franklin County High School sports would not be what it is today. One is very close to our heart, our fearless leader, Steve Oaks. And you stick around for halftime for all of the celebration and celebrate with us. It's like a family here. Guys, don't know of a tougher schedule in the area than the lineup that the Eagles have played for the last decade. They get Bassett to start off with, then Salem, and this year they come out even at 1-1 on those two. And then comes LCA, Magna Vista. Then they get a bye week. The Bees and the hits keep coming, guys. Wow.
Yeah, I tell you, I was talking to a Blue Ridge District coach over the weekend, and he mentioned from top to bottom, even after you get out of your non-district schedule, Blue Ridge District is just loaded this year. Yeah. So not only do they have a schedule with Salem, LCA, Magna Vista, Bassett, Brookville in there, but then you got Botetourt, Northside, Fleming, Byrd, Stanton River. It's 10 tough football games.
Absolutely.
Well, if you want a barometer of where your team is, throw Bassett, throw Salem, throw LCA, throw Magna Vista, and then you finally get a bye right before you go into district play, and then you get another round after the bye. So very tough schedule for Franklin County. They know what they've got, and it's going to serve them well as they get into the year.
Yeah. You know, and being a high school fan, just like me, you'd be saying, well, gosh, I'd just like to come out of this and go into a bye week healthy and not have to do so much of fixing up arms and legs and whatever might get in the way of this LCA team. The Eagles have a good chance to go on to postseason, I think. But these Eagles seem to be setting their goals high, planning on the big things from this edition of the Eagles. Centering, and I do and put that in parentheses, around an impressive offensive line. You know, they've got some good running backs, got a great field leadership out there, and I'm just really impressed with this offense. Got to get a little bit more on that defensive end, guys, in my opinion. But I think they've got a real good chance at going into the postseason.
Yeah, this team is a year older. They took their lumps last year. You know, we saw that. They've come out. They are bigger. They are faster. They're stronger, dedicated in the offseason. O-line, you know, that's where the game is going to be won or lost tonight. I know they've got a special young man at running back for LCA, but you look out there, and there's big guys on both sides wearing red and wearing white tonight. Rayshawn Huey for the Eagles got 7 touchdowns on the ground already this year, 230 yards rushing, 19 receiving. Last week we saw some game plan on the Eagles' part with Salem. Davenport was a wrinkle that Coach Edwards threw in there. We saw some big runs up the middle. Salem was not ready for that. They did make the adjustment at halftime. We'll see if there's a wrinkle like that in the game plan tonight against LCA. We're going to find out pretty quickly, but those are the wrinkles that keep you in the ballgame.
Watching these teams warm up on the field, this is going to be a battle of will at the line of scrimmage. I mean, the big uglies down here in red, they're going to get off the ball, and they're going to try to knock the guys in white, reestablish the line of scrimmage, 3-4 down the line. The guys in the white uniforms going to do the same thing to the guys in the red uniforms here. They're going to try to knock them off the ball, create some lanes for both running backs. Both running backs are very impressive. Huey for Franklin County, and of course Gideon Davis from LCA. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. And you know, if I'm a defensive player, I know what I'm doing. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I am loading the box and I'm making you beat me with the pass tonight. And I'm going to try to stonewall the run game.
That's a good idea, and I think we've seen that against Salem, they can do either and both things at one time. They can run and they can pass. Also, they had a bye week last week, so how much better could you be? You just go and come out and win your first game, and the next week you're off, so you take it off for a vacation.
Yeah, you talk about bye weeks. They've got an early bye week. That's not ideal. You just come off. You got a whole summer that you've taken off. You've been in the off season. You wonder how they come out after a bye. Are they going to come out a little slow or inspired, ready to play? But they'll definitely be healthy. You know, we've talked about health, but that week 2 bye, sometimes you come out sluggish. Can Franklin County take advantage of that? We'll see.
Well, like Josh says, I mean, you're trying to establish a little continuity when this season starts. And that bye week falling in the second week, sometimes it's really tough to overcome. So that may be a detriment on the LCA side tonight. I guess we'll see.
You're right. Now, Josh, you remember last year about this time, the weather was not nearly as pretty as it is.
Like a Garth Brooks song out there. Thunder was rolling.
Thunder rolling. It was terrible. I think we had the home opener in their brand new stadium, and somebody was mad that night because it was a terrible time. Wind coming in. They beat Franklin County 49-6. Not to mention the weather that was terrible. This team, the Bulldogs, have not lost since 2022. State championship, as you guys mentioned. It should be an exciting game tonight. Oh, just a fact here, Carlton Wilkes, of course, sending us stats along during the game. Here's his first one for tonight. Franklin County is 8-12-2 on Friday the 13th. So we'll be right back to see what these teams do out there when we get started. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Franklin County High School, Cybellin Stadium and Fred Brown Field for tonight's varsity football game. Our guest this evening is the Lynchburg Christian Academy Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are under the head coaching of Mr. Frank Rocco. This time, we'd ask you all to please stand and remove your hats and caps. Tonight's colors are being presented by the Franklin County High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Carrying the U.S. flag and commanding the color guard is Cadet Elijah Kopinski. Carrying the Virginia flag is Cadet Kaylee Boydnott. Rifle bearers are Cadet Robert Sesser and Cadet Cameron McMillan. Our national anthem will be played by the Franklin County High School Marching Eagle Band under the direction of Mr. Adam Singer. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Franklin County Eagles. Officials for tonight's game, the referee is Dave Brewer, the umpire is Paul McPherson, head linesman Jeff Ferguson, the line judge Albert Brock, field judge, Jerry Henderson. The side judge is Jacob Agee. The back judge, Tim Hess. Game clock operator is Mark Hudson. The play clock operator is Philip Bruce. The play clock on the field will be official this evening.
Okay, we got the captains meeting out there at midfield. Going to have a flip of the coin. Your referees for today: Dave Brewer, the referee; Paul McPherson, umpire; Jeff Ferguson, head linesman; Albert Brock, line judge; Jerry Henderson, field judge; Jacob Agee, the side judge; Tim Hess is the back judge. Up here in the booth with us, Mark Hudson and Philip Bruce running the clocks tonight. Looking forward to a good game. There you see the captains out there, guys.
Yep. Number 5, James Deo for the Bulldogs. Number 8, Gideon Davis. Number 77, Ryan Sisney. And let's see, the final one I think was 78, Easton Ware.
Okay, sounds familiar to me.
We used to tell them all, tails never fails. Let's go.
There you go. That's right. You got it still injured out there, Jeffrey Harrison, number 5. And down the Andrew Kinsey, he got a little bit of an injury last week. I'm glad he's healthy this week. Back in the, there is Ethan Yeary, tough runner there, run back several punts. Good defender and some good hands as well. And Ryder Gardner. We have Franklin County's winning so far. Won the toss, deferred to second half. We'll see that powerful offense of the Bulldogs. The first string. Won't make us wait, guys.
No, but hey, last week, opening drive for Salem, Franklin County defense really held strong. We'll see if Franklin County's defense comes out firing tonight. That we talked in the pregame. It's going to be one up front, real physical football game on that line of scrimmage tonight.
That's right. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the Blind Guys. Budget Blinds, that is. For all your window covering needs, call Doug at Budget Blinds. There's a good shot of your officials out there. Ready for a big game.
Tell you what I'm ready for, Mike, is a hot chimichanga after the game.
Yeah, there you go. I tell you, when you all of this excitement going on, you got to have one of those a little later in the game.
It's been a while since I heard chimichanga.
Okay, you
I
got
know what you mean.
Got the Eagles kicker. Palmer out there did the kicking last week. He's back out there this week. Corbin Palmer is 5'10", 155 freshman. Getting a lot of reps out there. Bulldogs hitting the field.
And you guessed it, back deep, number 8, Gideon Davidson.
Yeah, Franklin County kickoff team had one returned against them last week. The Salem Spartans wanted to see one again that had been kicked out of bounds. When they saw it again, all they saw was a lot of green grass. So definitely want to prevent those big plays tonight. Take care of the football, limit the penalties. It gives yourself a chance.
Absolutely. Let's see if the defense can set the tone for the game right here.
Palmer not kicking to those deep guys. The up back gets it. It's number 5, Deo, getting it back out to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Patrick Johnson coming up big here on special teams for the Eagles. We'll see John Crouch and company out on the field here.
11:54. Just getting started here.
Pretty good field position right here for the Bulldogs, though. Starting out at the, their own 38-yard line.
Yeah,
Right.
Generous field to play.
Number 9.
Oh, wow.
Taylor
Taking a deep
Jackson
shot.
taking
Yeah,
it deep, making it quickly. Number 5, Deo, getting the catch. Jacob Mullins catching him to stop a touchdown right on the 10-yard line. Right off of the bat, we're talking about the running game. Rocco sort of pulling the rabbit out of the hat early here. Deo connecting with his quarterback, Jackson. Jackson under center for the Bulldogs. Hands it up the middle, number 22, Sam Rogers, 5'8", 180 junior, getting down inside the 4-yard line.
Number 15, Jacob Mullins in on the stop for the Franklin County Eagles.
Yeah, here on the 3-yard line, they've not given it to Davidson in the first 2.
Yep, just using him as a decoy
That's
right now.
right, yeah. It's part of that game plan wrinkle we talked about, seeing a little bit of that from LCA.
Jackson back to take a snap.
He's gonna
There
walk
he
him.
is, Davidson carrying it across for a touchdown. 10:47 left here in the first period. Bulldogs draw first blood.
I think I could have got into the end zone on that one, guys.
Yeah. Not much over there on the red side.
Nope. Really good seal block on the edge over there by 78, Easton Ware.
Samuel Ibarra, the kicker. Ibarra's down it up. And it's good. Bulldogs out to a quick lead, 7-0, 10:47 left to play in this first period. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Look over there, that's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
I'm Will Davis, attorney with the Davis Law Firm. I was born and raised right here in this community, and it's where my family is proud to call home today. I was raised with the values of integrity, honesty, and a strong work ethic. I bring those values to my law practice. So when you're injured in an accident, you need someone who knows how to work hard and protect you and your family. If you've been injured, call the Davis Law Firm today.
Ibarra kicking off from a right hash mark. Big kicking off to Pruitt. An angle deep for the Eagles. They're kicking deep. Angle getting it on about the 6-yard line. Up the middle and met by a host of Bulldogs.
Number 3, Alex Miragaya, in there with a host of other white shirts.
Yeah, LCA started their drive with a little bit more generous field position than the Eagles will see here. Just means you got a longer field to play with. But.
All right. 10:41. The Eagles will start this drive inside their 20-yard line to about the 18-yard line.
Early last week, we saw Davenport give a heavy dose of right up the middle. Week before that, it was all Rayshawn Huey.
Davenport under center. Hands off to Huey. No surprise there. Meeting up with an angry looking defensive line. No gain on that one.
Very little running room there. I think it was supposed to go between the guard and the tackle, but they had that hole stuffed. He tried to bounce it outside and just couldn't get out there.
No, not much going any way you skin that one.
They're going to give him about a half a yard, looks like. It'll be second down, 9.5.
Big Jackson Manning, sophomore for LCA, 6'2", 280 on the roster, was anchoring that side down.
Davenport putting his man in motion, handing off to Huey again. Running off a weak side there. Tackled by number 5, Deo. Third down and 8.
Yeah, third and long doesn't leave a lot of options against a team like this, so doubt we'll see the box packed on defense.
Let's see if they can hit a little pass on the sideline over the middle right here. Pick up a first down.
Davenport quickly to pass, hits Jacob Mullins. He's over the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 10-yard gain, first down for the Eagles there.
Really nice grab by Mullins there. Just going all out, spread out for the ball.
Davenport energy, first down and 10.
Well, and your first job is to catch the ball. As soon as he called it, he did run into a white jersey, but hey, he did his job, got the first down.
Move the chains.
Move the chains.
That's the name of the game, ain't
That's
it, guys?
right. That is the name of the game. It used to be a cheer that they cheer. Move those sticks.
Move those sticks. Davenport under center, taking the snap. Huey off tackle. Wow, nice field there in for number 77 for the
Sisney there. Tripped him up there at the line of scrimmage.
Got him by the shoestrings there.
Quite literally, yeah. Not much going on the ground here early on in the first quarter. Clock is ticking.
I will tell you this. You hit a few more passes, and it sort of loosens things up on the line of scrimmage. Get that running game going. So, come on. Come on, Eagles.
Yeah, find something that works.
second down 9. Davenport setting his man in motion. Huey.
Wow.
Nothing doing again.
It's Gideon Davis in the backfield.
Got him going both ways.
You can see he come in from his safety spot there in the backfield, making the tackle.
So if they see that upstairs, that's when you're hollering down. Hey.
That is exactly right.
Yeah,
dare him to pass. 7 minutes, 43 seconds here in the period. Urey bringing the play in for the Eagles. And Mullins split out left. Urey in the slot.
Got a lot of field to the right side, and they're on that left hash, bringing him in motion.
And Urey getting the ball, looking for some running room, can't find it.
Really nice play by Justice Belford there on the corner to prevent Urey from picking up positive yards.
Loss of about 2 on that one, be 4th down and 12.
Yeah, whenever you see that twins to the left and the field to the right, if a guy comes in motion, defense definitely has to be thinking they're running the jet, and they covered that very well.
Sure did. Mayer deep for the Bulldogs. Ryder Gardner back to punt. Line drive. Mayer taking it inside his 40. Gets away from 1 tackler, 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers. Outside.
Run out of bounds by number 9, Isaiah Carter for the Eagles.
6:33 here in the first quarter. LCA Bulldogs will get the ball back.
Right at midfield. They're going to mark it right at the 50-yard line. Good field position.
Has been great field position for LCA both times they've had the ball so far. So that's not a really good recipe for success for Franklin County if you give them this much field.
Yeah. The field position game is very real. You definitely want to be able to pin those guys deep.
Jackson taking the snap, got a flag.
Looks like illegal motion.
And right, got a procedure call there. We're back in the Bulldogs up about 5. We'll try it again. Ball spotted right on the 45-yard line.
A little excitement before the snap.
Yeah.
Just a little anxious.
Yeah, now I will say that's one thing we've seen out of Franklin County. They're not very penalized, very disciplined football team this year.
Jackson coming out, finding Deo.
Wow.
A little running room, a lot of running room.
Run out of bounds by Ethan Geary for the Eagles. But that's a lot of grass right there he had in front of him.
Yeah, 14 yards there on the reception by Deo.
Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. That'll be a Ferguson Naff. First down and 10. Jackson calling the signals. Trying to find a hole outside. Cuts it up the middle. Picks up a few there. 6 maybe.
Reed McElvain in on the stop for the Eagles.
Actually going to give him 8.
Was that Deo on the rush?
It was.
I think Deo doing a little bit of everything there at quarterback and receiver. And get 9 yards on the ground. That big reception early in the game was Deo. Thought we were seeing 2 5s out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Finding Davidson out in the flat.
Really nice play by McElvain. And then, who's that? Is that 3 finished him off? Logan Angle finished him off.
Loss of about a yard on that would be 3rd down and 2.
Big 3rd down for the Eagles defense right here. It would be huge for them to get a stop right here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so currently they're rotating 2 quarterbacks in over for LCA. Tyler Jackson, the freshman.
And he hands off to Davidson. Wow. No doubt about that one. Breaks it outside for a touchdown.
27-yard touchdown for Davidson.
Here you see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. There's that hole opening up. Good block out there in front. Nesselroot opening up a hole out there for Davidson.
Really tough run by Davidson, though. You could see the power in that run. He runs through the arms of a would-be tackler.
A bear in for the PAT attempt. It's up. And it's good. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the period. Bulldogs up 14-0. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Don't sweat it out this summer. Make the smart choice. Choose Hall for your HVAC equipment and service needs. With Hall, you'll stay cool inside, even when it's scorching outside. Plus, our top-notch HVAC services and maintenance plans keep your home comfortable, no matter how hot it gets outside. At Hall, you're not just a customer. We treat you like family. Visit hallpropane.com today. And remember, it's never too late to live in comfort.
5:27 on the clock. Barrow will be kicking off to the Eagles. Pruitt and Angle. Yep, man, taking it. Gets back, gets out inside the 25-yard line before we stop.
Gideon Davidson in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
So 5:19 here in the first quarter. LCA 14, Eagles 0. Did manage a first down on their first possession. Pass to Mullins there for 10 yards. Wasn't able to get anything going on the ground with Huey. We'll see See what they have here in their second drive.
Got Caleb Smith bringing in the play for the Eagles. Davenport looking over the defense. Out to Huey, tossing it out.
Wow.
Davidson getting the first hand on him.
Yeah, Sharir finishing the tackle there after Davidson with the initial contact. Going nowhere but backwards there.
Gonna lose almost 4 there.
Really hard to get that edge right there. And Davidson makes a really good play to make contact, slow him down, and allow the other guys to follow suit and get him down to the ground.
Like you said, Scott, they got a safety that they're playing up on the line, so gonna have to get a pass completed, and that won't be the one.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like maybe a little miscommunication on the screen there.
Yeah, it's going to turn really important. Franklin County really needs to get it out of the shadow of their own end zone here to create some field position.
Yeah, passes like that are dangerous inside the 20-yard line.
Well, another, even just a 30, 40-yard punt just gets them to midfield, which is spotting them a half field like we were talking about off air just a minute ago.
Davenport coming under center, looking for his defensive alignment. He's back to pass. Going to call his own number after going to get out over the 30-yard line.
It's a really tough run by Davenport. I really like his moxie.
Not afraid to stick his nose in there.
He is
9 yards on the ground.
Yeah, last year he showed us that all year long with his toughness, his moxie, and this year started out. He's a tough player.
Gardner back to kick. Mayer standing on his 35-yard line. Little low snap. Gardner with a line drive. Mayer getting back out to the 45-yard line and knocked out of bounds there.
Yeah, well covered there. Caleb Smith eventually forcing him out of bounds for the Eagles. They're going to get the ball back around the 45-yard line. LCA had no issues moving the ball so far with scores in their first 2 drives. 3:45 here in the first quarter. LCA 14, Eagles yet to scratch the board.
First series that we've seen from LCA, they hit the big pass down the field. Second, run the ball a little bit with the quarterback, and then pop one with Davidson up the middle. See what happens here.
Jackson, the shotgun, handed it off to Davidson outside, finding a lot of running room. One man to beat, and he does.
We do have a flag here in the backfield.
It's going to come back. That's a holding.
Normally that's a holding on that tackle over there. We do see a little, what? Not me. That's usually.
Not me.
If you go back and see the replay, I think a receiver sort of got outside. See right there he sort of held him up just enough for Davidson to get the corner.
All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the Blind Guy. Budget blinds, that is.
LCA second penalty of the day. They had a player move early there on their last drive, and now 10 yards backwards, going in the wrong direction here. One of the things about Davidson, he's definitely, as a senior, grown into that talent that he's got. His body is that of a man now, and we're seeing that as these defenders are bouncing off of him early tonight.
He just glides when he runs.
The talent has always been there. Now the body is, and Clemson's got him an athlete.
Jackson back to pass, got an open receiver right there. Nesselrod.
Stop.
Yeah, 8 yards there.
Sort of surprises me that Franklin County is playing way off the receiver. But I guess the long pass to first series, they don't want to allow the big plays, so they're playing off a little bit.
50 yards on the first play of the game, I guess will definitely back you up a little bit.
Get you on your heels.
It's not how you like to play, though. You want to play moving forward, particularly against a team that likes to run the football.
That's right.
Second down and 13.
Wow, really nice stop over there on Davidson.
Yeah, good game plan there. Hold on tight and let the linebacker come in and finish that off.
That's right. Looked like Jaden Witcher Henson, number 22, in on the stop for the Eagles.
First third down we've seen here for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can convert on 3rd and 8.
Jackson bringing his team out. He's under center this time. Calling the signals. Back to pass. Got a man open.
Yeah, good pressure there on the football by McElvain. He was right in the quarterback's eyes.
Patrick Jackson in on the stop on the receiver there. So.
Yeah.
Jackson Damon not able to get away from that defender.
Going to see our first punt of the night.
That's a big stop for the Eagles right there.
Yeah.
That's just what the doctor ordered.
2:15 here in the first quarter will be our first sign of what the punter has.
Ethan Yeary back to receive the punt. Nesselrote taking the timeout. And we'll take 1, 2. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left here in this period. We'll be right back.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Nesselrote back to kick. Yeary back to receive.
Just about
a rush there.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeary picking it up, gaining out to the 40, the 50. Wow. Right past midfield. Nesselrote having to knock him out himself.
Great job there by McElvain to get some pressure on the punter. Yeary says, whoop, I'm going to take that. And you'll see here.
Took it right in the face of the LCA guy right there.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
Gutsy play there. Yeary with good hands, making the best of it.
Can't just assume they're going to go ahead and take a knee for you. And they made the best out of it. Tune of about, what, 30 yards there on the return?
It was huge. I mean, now we're on the plus side of the field right here. Need to make a move.
2 minutes, 2 seconds left here. A turnover in possession. As soon as we switch out balls. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable balls are brought to you by the blind guy.
It's my favorite.
Okay.
I just shake my head every time that commercial comes on.
Oh, there he is. Huey finding a big hole up the middle. They just moved the hole for him, guys. First down and 10. That's a Atlantic Union. First down and 10.
All 2 needs is just a little sliver right there, and he gets out in the open field, makes something happen.
Yeah, the handoff looked like it was a little rough, but turned a rough handoff into 15 yards and a first down, and maybe we're on that positive side of the half and thinking a little bit better about things here.
There you go.
Davenport getting his signal straight with his running backs. Muse, and there's Huey finding that same hole. Davidson having to make a tackle.
Yeah, 11 yards up the middle.
Matty Law Firm, first down and 10.
Bulldogs did a great job of keeping C-gap and outside contained, so made an adjustment up front. We've seen 2 straight runs right up the gut for Huey.
Sometimes against a team like this, the best way to run it is right at it.
Just go right at it. They don't expect you to do that.
They don't. They don't think you can knock them off the ball, but.
Hey. Big Ethan Hall up there at center, moving guys around, making room for Huey. Huey's going to take a breather, swap out here.
And that's an angle, but he don't get it. Davidson, interception. That is number 21, Henry Mayer, on that interception.
Davenport just didn't see him sitting right.
30 seconds left here in the period, and the Bulldogs take over on their 31-yard line.
Come off of his man.
Yeah, great eyes there in the secondary, keeping an eye on the quarterback, stepped right up. Fortunately, didn't take it to the house right there. This is the worst field position Bulldogs have had in quite a while. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. LCA 14, Franklin County nothing.
Jackson under center. Davidson trying to get some running room outside. Pretty good pursuit down the line.
Yeah, 2 or 3 yards right there on that. Well, about 4 yards.
Yeah, a little generous spot there at the end, I think, but they'll take it.
Number 10 for the Eagles, Eli Woody, in on the stop.
2nd down and 6. We won't have another play in this quarter. Score 14-0 Bulldogs. We'll be right back. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
The Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6. Jackson back to pass. Good coverage down far. A little shuffle pass out to number 47. That's Tremblay.
Colton McGuire stayed with his man as long as he could, and then he had to make a break for Jackson because he's going to run it right there if you don't break off your man. And just Jackson shoveled it.
Assignment football right there. Had one guy covered, wasn't expecting the shovel pass. Hadn't seen that one in a while, so never know what you'll see out there tonight.
1st down and 10. That's a Doyle Custom Embroidery 1st down. Tyler Jackson taking the snap, handing it off up the middle. Davidson stretching that one out to the 45-yard line on the Eagle side of the field.
JT Lomax in on the stop for the Eagles.
Big 13-yard run there, just powering his way through the line, going right at the Franklin County defense.
So key for building 1st down and 10.
Using those strong legs just to power through.
Jackson Handed off.
A lot of room out there.
Right there to Cowart. 5'11", 175 junior. Finding some running room outside.
And Isaiah Carter coming in for the stop.
Gardner shook up a little bit there. Favoring a knee, looks like maybe.
Official timeout on the field.
And we'll take a break too. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Discover the difference with Hall, where we offer more than just propane. Say goodbye to cold surprises and live in comfort with an efficient tankless water heater and dependable gas log set. Our experienced technicians provide top-notch installation, while comprehensive financing from trusted partners make it all possible. And with Hall, you can protect your budget from fluctuating propane rates with Price Shield. So what are you waiting for? Enjoy reliability and savings while you live in comfort. Visit hallpropane.com to learn more.
There you see it, 10:23 left here in this period. Gardner coming off with a little bit of help from his friends. Tell you, these Eagles really depend on Ryder Gardner, the big senior.
Yeah, see him in a lot of every facet of the game, really. He's involved. Offense, defense, special teams. Hope to see that young man back out here this evening.
And we talked about off air how sort of like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
You know, he can do anything on the field. So important for the Eagles to get him back.
Need a guy like that.
Second down and 2 yards to go. Jackson brings his team up. He's under center. Ari's back in the pistol. Handed that one off to Belford. Belford getting his first carry of the night. Picking up enough for the first down, looks like. Yeah, they're going to move the chains. So that will be a Davenport Energy first down and 10.
Got that as their 5th first down of the evening. They're rotating plenty of guys in here tonight. I've got that as their 5th ball carrier here of the evening.
They don't travel many players, but every player that travels can play.
They play them all. Yeah, we were joking before the game. They got a dude at every position.
That's right. And there's speaking of dudes, there goes the dude, Davidson, down to the 15-yard line.
Richard Henson in on the stop again with the Eagles.
Big 20-yard gain there for Davidson on the ground.
Ferguson Naff, attorneys at law, first down and 10.
He just makes things look effortless, don't he?
He does. Yeah,
I mean, that really didn't look like a 20-yard gain, but, you know,
he's over 70 here already in the first half of play on the ground. And like you said earlier, just glides across the ground.
Jackson taking the snap. There's Davidson again, breaking it outside. Lots of running room now.
He got in, too.
Gets into the corner for a touchdown.
15 yards on the ground. That is his 3rd of the evening here. 8 minutes and 50 seconds the second quarter.
He bounced it outside, and there was one guy that had a chance to wrap him up and get him, but maybe a little stiff arm from Davidson prevented him from getting him to the ground. He gets the pylon for a score.
Rivera for the PAT attempt. It's up. And it's plenty good. Score 21-0. LCA. Watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12 Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
A barrel with it teed up. Will be kicking to angle deep, and Pruitt up man. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this period. He's kicking it deep. Angle's gonna let it go in to the end zone. Actually went out of bounds.
Marker on the field.
So
Ball goes into the end zone.
Eagles will get some fairly decent field position out of this one.
Yeah, knocked the pylon over. He's dancing all over the place.
Yeah.
There's Hawaiian shirts everywhere here tonight. Maybe the ball thought it was a luau instead.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Get off.
You gotta run away.
Yeah.
Ball goes to the 20-yard line.
Oh, what do I do?
You guys probably have some Hawaiian shirts over at DCE, right?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We can get Hawaiian shirts, Snow Creek shirts.
There we go. Sure they have them in Franklin County red.
They do?
Yeah.
Sure do. Which would go with either one of these teams out there.
That's right.
A lot of red on the field.
Officials finally called a touchback on that.
Did they figure out what we were looking at?
Yeah.
A lot of conversation down there.
Davenport under center. Huey trying to find a little bit of a crease there. Picks up a couple of yards on that one.
He's going to wind up with a 3-yard gain. I tell you what I like about the defense here. You see all 11 hats on the football. There's nobody standing around 20 yards downfield. All 11 hats flying to the football. It's what you want to see if you're a coach for LCA. Huey, they're actually, I think, going to give him about, gave him a full 3 there, Mike.
Yep, sure did. 2nd down and 7. Eagles looking for something to get them on the board here. Give them a little bit of shot in the arm before halftime. Huey not picking up maybe 1 or 2 more.
Well, it's hard to pick out a number for the guys in the white shirts because, like Josh said, everybody is around the ball.
Yeah, when they're flying to the football like that, it's tough. I was watching the O-line up front. The initial hole was open, but the linebackers filled it so fast. Not much Huey could do there with linebackers flying in.
Well, they're not defending to get passes. That's one reason they're in there.
No, the pass game could open up. We have seen the 1 interception here by LCA tonight already, though, so maybe a little apprehension.
Davenport finding Mullins over the middle. Going to get it out over the 35 to the 37-yard line, maybe 39-yard line.
Jaden Cowart hadn't come in and made that stop. Mullins was going to go a
lot of green grass. Yeah, a lot of green grass there. I tell you what, those quick passes definitely help, especially if you're worried about them dropping back into coverage on 3rd down. Then you go underneath, you get the 1st down, move the sticks, see what you can work with here. It's a game of chess right now.
That's right. Those linebackers got to worry about something else. Huey finding a little room outside, quickly cutting it off. Is that defensive end? I believe that was Deo out there. Like you say, he's everywhere tonight.
Wow. These guys are big, but they're also pretty quick.
Flying around.
Second down 11 with 6:23 left here in this second quarter. Number 11, Caleb Smith, bringing in the play.
Well-trained, well-coached athletes out there. They know their assignment, and they're actually doing it.
Davenport, back to pass. Lefty just overthrows his receiver.
Wow.
Huey.
He had two blockers out in front of him.
Yeah.
Both the white hats were covered right there. If he can get the ball, he goes a long way with it.
That's exactly what you want to look at for that middle screen there. The offensive linemen released their defense and got up to the next level. If he could have pulled that in, like you said, man, that's the way you draw it up. You just gotta haul that one in.
Gotta execute it.
That's right. The execution is the key.
And if a frog had wings. Third down and 11.
Man alive. Tough crowd tonight.
Davenport back to pass, looking for an open receiver, and he had him out there, just couldn't connect with number 13, Patrick.
Henry Meyer in the vicinity for LCA, but hey, you got to have that. I mean, that's
like we mentioned earlier, catch the football first, run second. If you take a hit, you take it.
Yeah.
Johnston out to punt. That means Ryder Gardner still out of the game.
Meyer deep, actually moving up about 5 yards. He's on the 35-yard line. Nice punt.
Wow, really good punt. Oh, we got to.
They're going to throw a flag on that one.
Yeah.
Got to keep it at least an inch away. You know, it really was. He was not, let's put it that way, he was not hurt on that play, that's for sure. I think he's in the drama club.
Oh, boy.
But you don't have to.
It's a different roster than what we've got.
Right, yeah, right.
Oh.
But you can't even touch them. So
you got to keep them separated.
Wasn't that a song?
Don't let one of y'all figure that. I didn't know if Mike would pick up. That one was not on 8-track, so Mike.
Right, yeah, if it's nearer than that, I've never heard it. Got an interference there, and they will bring it out.
15 yards?
Right on the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
And at 5:31 left here in this period, Bulldogs take over. First down and 10.
Yeah, tough row there for the Eagles on offense. Have been struggling to get any momentum at all. LCA defense just flying to the football.
Jackson talking it over back there with Davidson. Trying to get the plan together. Jackson back to pass.
Wow.
Find a wide open receiver. That is Deo. And he drags it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. You see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. Had a hang on. Mullins had a hang on his shirt tail. Just wasn't enough to bring down Deo. Deo's been everywhere today.
60-yard reception there by Deo. Deo throws it. Deo catches it.
Ibarra for the PAT attempt. Got an offside.
Yeah, left a little early here on this end.
I'll make him do it again.
Offside penalty against Franklin County. Penalties decline.
set it down and do it again. Barrow, see if he can do it again. And he does it perfectly. Scores through 28-0. The Bulldogs up. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the second period. Watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
I'm Will Davis, attorney with the Davis Law Firm. I was born and raised right here in this community, and it's where my family is proud to call home today. I was raised with the values of integrity, honesty, and a strong work ethic. I bring those values to my law practice. So when you're injured in an accident, you need someone who knows how to work hard and protect you and your family. If you've been injured, call the Davis Law Firm today.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Rivera has got it teed up, ready to kick off to the Eagles. Pruitt, deep, and angled up man.
5:18 here in the second quarter. LCA 28, Franklin County yet to scratch the board.
Up man taking it on the 25-yard line, looking for a little running room. Good coverage there by the Bulldogs.
Jaden Coward, number 1.
20 yards to the west, but nothing north and south.
He looked like a heat-sinking missile coming in there. Wow.
Man, looking for trouble.
He sure did.
Dialed in every phase of the game here tonight. Seminole District should look out.
Yes, sir.
3A football, really. Just notice has been posted. Looking for back-to-back state championships for the Bulldogs this year.
This team has forgotten how to lose, I think. Huey not getting any distance past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, number 47, Austin Tremblay, just plugs the hole, and the runner just can't go any further.
Yeah, Huey just run up on that like a brick wall.
I mean, Tremblay's listed as 6'3", 275. He's playing the middle linebacker spot.
Oh, my. To say it's next level.
Yes. Davenport back to pass. Looking for an open man. He finds him. Just a little short on the pass. Incomplete. Patrick was the intended receiver.
Yeah. See, good athleticism on this play, just not in bounds. See the pitch here. Oh, not quite enough of the replay, but number 13, great job on the athleticism. We'll get it in next time.
4:23 left here in the first half.
The Eagles desperate for something good to happen right here. 3rd and 8. Need to move the chains at least.
Davenport under center. Got a whistle and a timeout. Eagles. Well, we'll hold it here. I tell you, it's 4 minutes, 21 seconds now, but it's we're going to run the adjustment of the game, brought to you by Rocky Mount Chiropractic. We've got a lot of stuff going on at halftime, so we're going to do the adjustments right now. Maybe the coach will be listening in. I know he probably is. So what do you guys look at? What can this Eagles team do to come back off a 28-0 deficit against this team?
I'll tell you the one thing, if I was in red and white, maybe an adjustment to make is that quick passing game. Had that underneath screen that was wide open, just wasn't able to connect it there. We did see a quick pass to Mullins for a first down 2 times here tonight. So maybe look in that direction because the linebackers are just filling those holes super fast tonight. A, B, C gap, they're full immediately.
There you see Davenport back and connects with Mullins.
That's a big third down pickup.
It sure is. And got a flag on top of that. And we'll see what that flag is going to be. Scott, what do you think? You agree with Josh's assessment of that?
I do agree with Josh's assessment on that. And what I would like to see is for Franklin County to use the middle of the field a little bit more. It's been open at times. And in previous weeks in the game, I've seen Davenport sort of throw a misdirection pass. He would roll one way, throw back the other way. Against Bassett, that worked like 3 or 4 times. The way that Liberty Christian is really pursuing the ball, that may be something to think about.
Maybe they would overrun that play and maybe get a score there. You never can tell.
Throwback pass, and he's good with, he gets his feet moved fairly well. Even though he is a left-handed passer, he can turn his body, so might be a good adjustment. See if they're listening.
That's right. Huey off tackle.
Oh, man, a good tough running by Huey.
Still going.
Huey getting down inside the 40-yard line.
Nolan Scott, one of the Bulldogs in on the stop.
Nolan Scott making the tackle.
You see Huey there, just legs churning like pistons in a motor and churned out 7 yards.
Today's adjustment of the game is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Chiropractic, where Doctors Kim and Marlene Skillen deliver family quality care to everyone. Rocky Mountain Chiropractic is located at 546 Pell Avenue, right across the street from the stadium here. And they've been helping clients for over 30 years to recover from auto accidents, work accidents, sporting injuries, just to name a few. Big play out there on the field. Huey finding it. Is that Huey? Yes, Huey finding a hole there, getting loose there.
He just will not be denied. He was caught in the backfield, but he wasn't going down.
That's right. Maybe now is the time to set up your preventive maintenance schedule at Rocky Mountain Chiropractic. Call today, 540-352-4432, or go by Rocky Mountain Chiropractic, Pell Avenue, for all your chiropractic needs. They'll help you get your head on straight. Davenport, back to pass. A little off target with that one.
The ball may have been tipped a little bit.
I think you're right, Scott.
Tipped at the line there. We talked about this in the first quarter. If you can throw the ball a little bit, it'll take the pressure off your run game and makes that defense take their first step backwards instead of forwards. Seeing that a little bit here. Got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Got time to get it, punch it in here then. Right on the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. Davenport handing off to Muse. Muse running up against a brick wall there.
Yeah, 77, Mr. Sisney in the middle of that defense right there.
5'11", 260.
Yeah.
That's a stump right there.
Yes,
I tell you.
He's got roots.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean, you know.
You know, he's standing right next to Easton Ware. Easton Ware, they got him listed 6'5", 300 pounds, another Clemson commit, 4-star recruit. Easton dwarfs them all down there.
Davenport takes a snap. He's back to pass.
Oh, he overthrew.
A little bit of miscommunication there. Looked like maybe Mullins hemmed when he should have hawed or something. Is that a saying? Maybe it will be.
You go ahead and get that one started.
Yeah, I think I'll just
We'll
start
attribute
that.
it to you.
I'll tell you what, they must have heard me. They were using the middle of the field right there, you know.
That's right. Of course, Davenport threw it out to the left side, but you know.
Never know till you try.
That's right. Little mix-up there. Davenport and bringing his team out with 1:30 seconds left. Back to pass again. Mullins going back again.
Oh, he's got it.
What a catch.
Wow. 25-yard touchdown reception for Mullins. Davenport delivers on the big throw deep downfield.
Absolutely. Here you see him on the replay. I hope you can get this one. Back on the climbing that ladder, getting up there and making that big reception. 1:23 seconds left. Davenport will do the holding. That's number 38, Palmer. The attempting the PAT. It's down and it's up. And it's good. Eagles coming up with 7 here with 1:23 seconds left. Score 28-7. Watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12. Gotcha. Back to kick off for the Eagles. Palmer, good deep kick. Over Davis's head. Davis is going to let it run into the end zone. They will take that at the 20-yard line.
So with 1:23 to go in the half, do you think we see their 2-minute drill, or do you think they'll be satisfied with the half and run a few plays and take it on in the locker room?
If I was Franklin County, I wouldn't relax on the defensive side right here. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, a team like this knows how they can run up a score really easily. And one time would be the score right here.
Well, there's one particular number I think could do that. He's done it 3 times tonight. 3 touchdowns so far for Gideon Davidson on the evening. Deo has one through the air, 60-yard reception for him.
One receiver out to the right.
Jackson handing off up the middle. Going to eat up that's number 22, Sam Rogers on the carry.
16, Reed McIlvain in on the stop for the Eagles.
Coach Rocco's going to use every bit of this time. 1:12 seconds left. They're taking a timeout. We'll take one too. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12. He's been able to find some openings.
It's their fourth
There
penalty.
it is.
Yeah, fourth penalty on the evening for LCA.
Yeah. Brings them back to just inside the 45-yard line.
There's an area of the game that Franklin County's winning right now. It's the penalty game.
Right.
1 for the red team, 4 for the white team.
Jackson back to pass, looking for an open man. Finds him out in the flat about the 43-yard line, quickly covered.
Yeah, Richard Henson all over Jackson in the backfield that time.
Yeah, smothered him up.
Good defensive coverage out there. Kinsey out for that coverage.
Going to kill the clock right here.
6 minutes, 9 seconds left.
Yeah, that can only mean one thing. Long shot here.
They're going to do a Hail Mary.
Long shot. Personally, you're up 28-7. Hail Mary sometimes don't result in anything good. So,
well, you got a lot of room if it doesn't pan out well to tackle a would-be interceptor.
Yeah, Yuri, great on both sides of the ball back there at safety. He'll be tracking anything deep for the Eagles, as well as JT Lomax. Going to hand it.
They're going to play it
Davidson.
safe. Oh, get him to the ground. Oh.
Yeah. Who needs to throw it when you can?
Wow, but they stop him before the goal line and the clock zeros, so that's what matters.
Absolutely, and at the end of the first half, Bulldogs 28, Eagles 7. Stick around. We'll be back for all of the festivities Hall of Fame game. We'll be right back.
Your attention to the 35-yard line. We'd like to take this opportunity to induct our 5 new members into the Franklin County High School Athletic Hall of Fame. We'll begin with Lisa Bussey Angel, class of 1990. Lisa played basketball in the 9th and 10th grade, softball 10th through 12, and volleyball 12. As a junior, she guided the softball to a Roanoke Valley District title, a Northwest Regional Championship, and a trip to the 6A state semifinals. As a senior, she led the Lady Eagles basketball to an outstanding 19-2 record, a district title, and a Northwest Region appearance. She's first team All-Roanoke Valley District shortstop in 1989, first team All-Northwest Region shortstop in 1989, second team All-Roanoke Valley District shortstop 1990. She was a team captain in 1990. She was a B'nai B'rith representative for Franklin County High School. She graduated from Radford University with a degree in elementary education in 1994 and graduated with a master's in curriculum and instruction from Virginia Tech in 2002. She taught in the Franklin County Public School System for 27 years and she is currently the academic coach at Boones Mill Elementary School. She lives in Callaway with her family. Tim, who has a history degree from Ferrum College. Owen is a music education senior at Bridgewater College, and Abby, a secondary math education junior at Longwood College. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Bussey Angel. Next is Robert Matthew Matt Chandler, class of 2000. The late Matt Chandler is being represented on the field tonight by his brother Mitch Chandler and high school teammates Matt Powers and Chad Young. Matt played golf and baseball. He was the 1999 AAA individual state golf champion. He was a 4-year letterman in golf, 3 years all Roanoke Valley District, 3 years all Northwest Region. He was an individual AAA state results, 8th, 6th, and 1st his senior year. Won numerous junior golf tournaments during his high school years. He attended Ferrum College, won numerous state and local amateur golf tournaments, played approximately 8 years in the semi-pro golf circuit, and was inducted into the Roanoke Valley Golf Hall of Fame in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the late Robert Matthew Matt Chandler. Next, Stephen T. Marsh. The late Steve Marsh is being represented on the field tonight by his cousin Darrell Sneed. Steve was a Henry County native and resident. He graduated from Lynchburg College in 1986 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Journalism with honors in journalism. He started his journalism career as a news sports writer for the Reedville Review in North Carolina, was a sports reporter for the Franklin News Post for 36 years, gave countless number of student athletes coverage in all sports over his career. He received at least 25 Virginia Press Association awards, including the Wayne LaPierre Senior Community Service Award given by the Roanoke-Salem Baseball Hall of Fame for his longtime promotion of baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, the late Stephen T. Marsh. L. Stephen Oakes, Franklin County High School class of 1971. He resides in Snow Creek. He's a member of the Snow Creek Covenant Community Church. He's the president and owner of Gabriel Communications since its inception on June 1st, 1991. For 33 years, he's led Cable 12 television with local Franklin County community and Franklin County High School athletics broadcasting. He's the director and cameraman of the following Franklin County sports: football, baseball, softball, girls and boys basketball, wrestling, volleyball, boys and girls lacrosse, and boys and girls soccer, with over 1,000 broadcasts in total. He's director of Ferrum College Cable 12 telecasts since 1991 with over 150 games covered. He's involved in numerous charity and nonprofit community telecasts, including Sandlot, Little League, high school graduation, Blue Ridge Life Festival, Christmas Parade, just to name a few. He's recognized for his community work with the Rocky Mount Rotary Marshall Floor Award and the Martin Luther King Breakfast Community Service and Leadership Award. He's been married to Dolores for almost 50 years. Steve has 2 daughters, Mara and Kevin Alexander, and Leanne Oakes, and 1 grandson, Brody Oakes. Ladies and gentlemen, L. Stephen Oakes. Next is Carlos T. Trotter, class of 1990. Carlos played football, basketball, and track. He was the first team Roanoke Valley District for basketball, second team Northwest Region basketball. He was the 1990 Roanoke Valley District MVP, leading Franklin County to a district championship. He attended Garrett Community College in McHenry, Maryland, earned a six-man award as a freshman in basketball at Garrett Community College. He served in the military for 21 years with 2 tours during the Iraqi War. He served as a military instructor. He currently serves as a volunteer JV girls basketball coach at Franklin County High School. He's married to Cynthia Holland Trotter, and they have 4 children. Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos T. Trotter. That is our 2024 induction members to the Franklin County High School Athletic Hall of Fame. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
That is your 2024 Hall of Famers. We'll be right back after this break. Okay, getting ready to come back here. 2 minutes left here in halftime. Really a great presentation out there. We've got to give props to Mr. L. Stephen, and I think we've, Scott, you come up with what we have to say now?
Yes, Sir Hall of Famer.
Sir Hall of Famer, that's correct. I think that's great. There's a great bunch of folks down there, and if it wasn't for these folks, I don't know where the sports in Franklin County would be. I do know how hard Steve Oakes has worked over 33 years, and I've seen him carry many a camera and many a wire, and we just really appreciate it. And you have this in your living room and brought on Cable 12 because Steve Oakes worked so hard, and we sure do appreciate it, and thank him for all of his efforts and getting these kids. You know, we have talked to coaches all over the East Coast, and everywhere we go, they say, we sure do wish we had a Cable 12 in our area to be able to lift these kids up and get them the exposure that they need. And I know the coaches and the administrators and ADs all really do appreciate what you do, Steve, and we do as well, because we couldn't do this without you, that's for sure. So let's look at a few stats down there, or is it too quick?
We could give stats, but hey, I think we'll skip that and maybe go to some local scores.
Yeah, that sounds
one
good.
that folks may be interested in. It's one of our Blue Ridge District opponents later in the year. William Fleming up on Salem at the half. 12, William Fleming 12. Salem has yet to score. So Fleming looking to be the part this year. Like we mentioned in pregame, Blue Ridge is going to be tough to handle.
Well, you know, looks like that maybe the Fleming team is not all offense.
No,
looks like maybe there's some defense scattered in there as well.
North side up big over Hidden Valley, 42-0. Don't have a score on Williamsburg, Christiansburg. If you got that one, posted in the chat for everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. No score, Stanton River Liberty as well. So if you've got some of those Blue Ridge District scores from around the area, drop those in the chat. I think we had some Piedmont scores earlier as well.
Yeah, Bassett and Dan River. Bassett's up 24-14 at the half. I don't have any more from down in that area, so if someone is listening and watching down in Henry County, and you know,
speaking of Henry County, we will be down in that area.
Yeah, be at the Hole next week, right?
The Hole, that's right. Yeah. Always an exciting place to play. They have the big extravaganza as the Mava High. Nope, that's the old Martinsville High School.
That's Martinsville, yeah.
Let me don't get those mixed up.
No, please.
But no, and the horse used to ride around the track. It was always exciting. They have that geared up for you to come in and visit. Always have a good show down there. So get out and support these Eagles or your Magna Vista Warriors, whatever the case may be. But
a few stats if you're interested in Gideon Davidson. 132 yards on the ground, unofficially, of course, 3 touchdowns. Through the air, receiving Deo, 152 yards through the air. He's got 2 big receptions here on the evening. Touchdown through the air for him, had a 60-yard haul. The only area of the game that Eagles are really winning in right now is penalties. Only 1 penalty on the evening so far for the Eagles.
You look at, LCA in the opening game against Salem, I think they threw for about 100 yards in that game total. Yeah. And tonight, they started off first play of the game, right?
Yeah.
Hits the long pass right down the seam of the field, and they've been throwing the ball a lot tonight, and sort of, Gideon's sort of been under the radar tonight, if you will. It feels that way anyway.
Yeah, he
just nondescript 150 yards.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
You know, I mean, that some teams, some coaches would say, hey, we're not going to show a whole lot. We're going to just stick to, we're going to run Gideon, maybe throw it a time or two, not give a lot of film for other teams to watch. LCA's done anything but that today. They've just opened the playbook up and said, good luck preparing for LCA. This is who we are. Have fun stopping it.
Yeah, just pick your poison, right?
That's
If
right,
you want to
yeah.
stop the run game, we'll just throw the ball down the field on you. If you want to stop that, we'll just run it right down your throat. So, you know, it's a
luck.
deadly combination, though.
That's
I know
right.
that.
Well, as they get ready to come back out on the field, we have you know, it would be a perfect time for these Eagles to run back this kickoff to start this half off. And this perfect timing segment is brought to you by Christina Defabal, broker of Zenith Horizon brokerage firm. Now is the perfect time to buy your single-family dwelling. Call Christina at 540-420-0485 if now is the time to make your move. Or you can email christina.drealtor@yahoo.com.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give her a call, 540-420-0485, or email christina.drealtor@yahoo.com. This perfect timing segment is brought to you by Christina Defabal, broker of Zenith Horizon Realty, Glade Hill, Virginia.
First and 10 Eagles ball at their own 10-yard line.
Be a perfect time to have that one done over again.
If there's any question that kid doesn't or does like football, that should answer your question right there. That's number 8, Gideon Davis, in on the stop on special teams.
Yeah.
And he is running full bore down to make a tackle.
That's right. Well, and that's what these top-tier coaches are looking for. They're looking for a guy that he's not just looking for the spotlight. You know, when he's on the sideline, what's his body language look like? Is he taking the knee and not really involved in what the defense is doing? Is he cheering on his teammates, or is he selfish? That young man is active on every phase of the game, and you see it right there. That's why he's going to Clemson next year.
Huey not picking up but about a couple on that one to be second down and 8. Yuri bringing in the play for the Eagles, trying to get out of this hole down there.
Did you make coffee last week?
Well, thankfully, because of Hall of Famer Steve Oakes, we've got a coffee pot down here.
Oh, yeah.
And we do have it tonight.
There you go. Right, great catch there. Mullins reaching behind him, snagging that one.
Yeah, Josh, you talked about the short passing game. Franklin County locked into it right there.
Yeah, I think that is definitely something that they could capitalize on to move the football. A lot of times it keeps you out of some trouble there unless a guy's just really waiting on it. But, hey, also opens up that run game if you can get those backers just to back off a little bit.
Well, the way LCA's playing out there, you got one-on-one coverage out here with Mullins until you get to the middle of the field. They got high safety, so to speak, but Huey again on the run. He's going to get outside on this one.
Yeah, he doesn't stop moving those legs on contact and gets on up close to the first down, 9 yards there for Rayshon Huey.
There you see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay.
Yeah, yards after contact is a big deal. You can't stop your legs when you're hit. So, kids, if you're watching that at home, learn from that. He kept those legs going. Got the sticks up, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, the coach loves the yaks.
Yeah, love those guys. Just ride them. Hey, 2nd and 1, though. Who knows? You can go deep in the playbook on 2nd and 1.
I got one-on-one coverage down here.
Davenport not wasting any time. Huey picking up maybe enough for first down. Let's see where they're going to spot this. They're moving the chain.
Tell you what, one is looking for somebody to hit, guys.
Coming in full bore. Reminds me of a movie I watched one time. The guy started off as handing out water, and next thing you know, he's the best linebacker in America.
Mama always said.
Yeah, that's right. There's Davenport Energy, first down and 10.
Oh, that's That's what you don't want
what
to
a
happen
catch.
in the short passing game right there. Turned into the tip drill, number 41 for LCA. Yeah, Nolan Scott coming up big on the interception.
Right off the Abdullah Oblongata. Comes up and makes that catch.
That sounds a lot like chimichangas, guys.
My goodness.
Great defensive play there by the Bulldogs. Getting good field position, turnover 9:21 here. In the third period, they'll take possession.
If you like that quote, Mike will be here at least another hour.
Until they run me off. Jackson still out there under center for the Bulldogs. Hands it to the man, Davidson.
Wow.
Wow, what a
Nice play.
defensive play. Angle coming out there making the stop.
Yeah, Colton McGuire slowed him down, forced him to rethink things, and hey, that one worked out pretty well.
And Angle cleaned it up right there. That's a tough play to make in the open field against a Division I athlete.
Absolutely.
No fear on that young man at all.
2nd down and 8. Jackson looking over the defense, calling the signals. Back to pass, looking for the wide open man deep.
Oh, they're going to
call some premature hands.
You can look at that one or two ways. He got a penalty, and you could be upset about it, or he just saved a touchdown. We'll let you make that decision.
Well, it would. He did have a step on him, and then after a little bit, he didn't have a step. So I guess you're right. Probably could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Tell you
Can't
what.
fault the young man.
Tell you what, guys, this number 9 freshman, Tyler Jackson from LCA,
I know.
has been pretty sharp tonight.
If you were coaching the baseball team, would you be interested?
Definitely. I'm thinking about going down and recruiting him after the game.
Oh, man. Spoken like a true baseball coach.
Okay, there he is, finding an open receiver over the middle.
Yeah, lots of guys covered up right there. He kept those feet moving, kept his shoulders moving, looked downfield, boom, hits his target.
Dale. I know it would have been in all of your heart all day.
I wanted too early, but they're going to be wishing our mics were off.
Yeah, they are. Well, I got to read this. We appreciate this, and I want to read this to Steve. He can't see this right now. I haven't watched a FCHS game since 2012. Grateful to Cable 12 for allowing me to see my nephew play. I'm on the runway at Dulles, so I'll miss the second half, but grateful nonetheless. Thank you, Steve.
2nd down, 5.
Yeah, Steve doesn't have Facebook, but we can read it to him, can't we?
Sure can. Jackson knocking on the door. 2nd down. And they can get a first down.
Cuts it back.
But why waste the time?
Yeah.
Just give it to Davidson, and he pushes it through. Score was 7-17 left here in the period. There you see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. Busy man, Ibarra in for the extra point. Barzali holding. It's down and up and good. 35-7 the Bulldogs. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the period. You're watching the Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
I'm Will Davis, attorney with the Davis Law Firm. I was born and raised right here in this community, and it's where my family is proud to call home today. I was raised with the values of integrity, honesty, and a strong work ethic. I bring those values to my law practice. So when you're injured in an accident, you need someone who knows how to work hard and protect you and your family. If you've been injured, call the Davis Law Firm today.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Pruitt, angle deep. Receive the kick from Rivera. Angle underneath it, out to the 20-yard line. Looking for an opening, still on his feet, out over the 30-yard line. It's out about the 33-yard line. 7 minutes and 8 seconds. The Eagles will take over.
It's a good sign. Yeah. Good sign to see the Eagles still playing hard here. Be easy to pack it in and not go as hard down 35-7, but they're still playing hard.
Yep. For as tough of a schedule as they've got, they come out, they play hard, they're not down on themselves. They know that there's greener grass on the other side of this tough stretch. They're still in the third quarter playing. Tough football game, you never know.
Davenport, hand it off to Huey. Huey finding a little running room. He's drawing a crowd. But he's going to pick up about 4 yards on that.
78, Easton Ware getting off the bottom of the pile. He's really easy to spot, too, Josh.
Yes, he sticks out like a sore thumb down there, all 6'5" of him. I'm sure the cleats add another inch or two, and the officials called him sir.
There you see it on the Parcell Realtor replay. Davenport bringing his team up to the line. Huey not seeing anything there, changing direction. He's going to get a few yards all the way outside. Draws a crowd of defenders.
You see the receiver that time? He was going to block, and then he just stopped and basically got in the way.
Yeah, 15, little screen block there.
Jacob Mullins, very smart, heady play by 15 right there. If he'd have blocked, it would have probably been blocking the back.
Yeah, we saw that a little bit last Saturday at the Ferrum game against Mount Union. It turns into more screens, particularly as they're focusing on that blindside block, you know?
Yeah.
The one that we all used to be like, oh, look at that one. Now that's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of screens now, which would have been face blocking back in the day, right?
I went to a football game and a basketball game.
That's right. That's right. Pruitt on the reception.
20 and counting.
Still on his feet.
23-yard reception.
First down and 10. That's a Maddie Law Firm. First down and 10. There you see Pruitt breaking out, getting inside the 40-yard line. Just really making it tough to get tackled out there.
35-yard line.
Across midfield, and good things happen on this end.
Absolutely.
The positive side.
Davenport coming in under center. Got a man in motion. Huey breaking it outside. Lineman coming down the line, catching up with Huey behind the line of scrimmage.
55 Bodie Aronson, 6 foot, 240-pound junior.
And not slow.
No, he was pretty quick to it that time.
He was able to break across behind that offensive line.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you, as a D-line coach, you coach and coach. You don't want them getting way up the field. That way they can get straight down the line, cut that guy off. He got there quickly.
Smith in motion. Bootleg. Looking for a little help. Davenport losing control. Let's see if he's down.
Ball comes out.
I think they're going to call it down.
Loss of about 6 there for Davenport.
Third down, 19.
Ball is at the
going the wrong way quickly here.
If you can get a half of it back right here and give yourself a chance on 4th down. You know, at this point, 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. You might entertain going for it down here on the plus side of the field.
Nothing wrong with 2 downs here at this point on 3rd.
You know, really good thought. That play was almost there if he just had to get it right around right around that outside.
We played a lot of horseshoes back in the day. Almost was pretty good in horseshoes.
Franklin County calls a timeout. We'll take one, too, with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the period. Watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12 Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Third down and a mile. Davenport under center. Taking it himself.
Quarterback draw. What a great call.
Needed something big there on 3rd in a parking lot.
Love the
draw
call.
play. My.
Love the call.
Did you see the middle of the field?
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost like the parting of the Red Sea right there.
There you see.
29-yard line.
Sometimes the student section they'll have a Moses and they'll all dress up. I don't know if y'all have seen that on Twitter, and it's great. So Franklin County student section, if you're listening,
that was appropriate for
but
this situation.
Part the Red Sea there.
There you see the student section enjoying this game.
Should have called DCE for those.
There you go. Davenport trying to get away from the
Great
rush.
move.
Got a little running room.
And Davidson just makes up with it with some speed.
He's just at the first down. We'll see if they give it to him.
I think he made it. He went out at the 25-yard line, and they're going to give him that spot. Good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls. Brought to you by the blind guy, Budget Blinds. And that was a good call.
Yeah, good call right there.
Davenport, again, showing his moxie, guys.
Yeah.
He just turns away from the pressure.
No fear.
Nope.
No fear.
Davenport taking the snap. Huey not finding anything out there. Number 78, Ware, made him
Weared
a
him
little,
out.
little angry that Huey dared to tread on his grass.
Yeah, he got 5 yards. Yeah, 78 wasn't happy about that.
Yep.
Can you do
Second
that?
down.
I guess you can.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see any flags, so I assume you can. Yuri bringing in the play. on the sidelines. Speaking of tough guys, Davenport. Hand it off to Huey again. Nothing doing.
Gideon Davidson down at the line of scrimmage, even in the backfield that time. That's a loss of about 1.5 yards.
2 down territory here. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. You don't have to get it all in one, but it sure would be nice.
Just over 50 seconds left here in this period. Probably be the last play of this period. Davenport back to look for somebody open, wide open in the corners. Pruitt.
Oh, man.
Pruitt just out of bounds.
Great look to the corner there. Man alive, you'll see great athleticism here, rolling out.
Davenport slinging it.
Yeah, Ware is right in his face.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a great throw, David. Threw it right at the pylon, right at the corner.
Good camera shot out there, guys.
Nice job, Brody.
Jamie Brody doing a job on the field. Yeary bringing in the play. Big 4th down here. Eagles. Davenport back to pass.
Underthrew his receiver. He had him open right there. That Davenport wishes he had that throw back there.
That's one you want to get back. It's not his best effort there, but hey, gave it a good go. Turnover on downs for the Eagles. 31 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. LCA 35, Franklin County 7.
But that is the way to open up that line a little bit.
Yeah.
Get those linebackers looking for a pass anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the receiver was open that time. Davenport just underthrew him a little bit. I'm sure watching film on Monday more than likely, Coach
have a little conversation there.
Yeah,
pause that one a time or two.
That's right.
You have seen with going to the air a little bit, the D-line is getting more penetration up front. They've gone into more attack mode, going after the quarterback. Those linebackers dropping back into coverage does clog that up a little bit in the passing game. So LCA is making the adjustments as Franklin County look to the air. Now we'll see LCA back on offense. Looks like they've got a personnel issue. They'll have to swap some players out.
Yeah, I think they got an equipment question there. Going to get it taken care of and bring in another player.
Yes, Belford going out. Jaden Cowart coming in.
Tyler Jackson taking the snap. Cowart goes down on one knee there quickly.
Dalen Muse there. Excuse me, I think that was
22.
Witcher Henson.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, we called his name quite a few times tonight. He's had a pretty decent game for the Eagles.
Flying all over the field.
2nd down and 8.
It's going to
Be the last play of this period, don't you think?
It will.
And we'll take a break. Bulldogs up 35-7. Be right back for 12 more minutes.
Are you ready to embrace the benefits of becoming a new Hall propane customer? Get ready. You're in for a treat. Step into the world of warmth and reliability with the Hall Welcome Plan. Imagine staying warm and cozy all winter long while saving big on your propane bills. With the Hall Welcome Plan, you'll enjoy a discounted rate your first year on up to 1.5 fill-ups of your existing propane tank. So what are you waiting for? It's never too late to live in comfort. Visit hallpropane.com to learn more.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of one white dove, one memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Justice Belford, the ball carrier.
Got a new quarterback in there for the Bulldogs, Jacob Perzali. Handed off on that one.
If you're interested in that Fleming-Salem score, Fleming's now up 25-0 on Salem.
Wow.
Fleming's got a team this year.
Yep. 3rd down and 6. Roselle under center. Bootlegging out here, finding a receiver. Just could not connect with it.
Yeah, overthrew him a little bit. Number 12 for the Eagles. Covering up the receiver there. JT Lomax.
We'll bring up 4th down as we keep looking at scores around the area. William Byrd currently leads Christiansburg 27-0.
Bassett's leading Dan River 31-14 now in the 3rd quarter.
Yuri back to receive the punt. Low snap. Almost got called for that. Still has not thrown a flag. Be a 1st down and 10. Eagles will take over there with 11 minutes and 1 second left. You see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. A little question on that kick right there. The kicker didn't want to go down and finally decided to. I think if he'd have went down on his own there quickly, he might have got a flag. The official was reaching.
Got to watch more LeBron on that. Learn how to flop a little.
He'll be enrolled in drama class on Monday.
Get him in there. Yep.
Patrick bringing in the play for the Eagles. Davenport taking the snap. Back to Huey. Huey looking for some running room. Gets it out to midfield before he's covered up there. Picking up a couple of yards.
Yeah, had his O-line out there in front of him. Big Andrew Kinsey had pulled down. You see him right there. If he'd have stayed behind that big young man, had a lot of green grass, but turned it up the hallway and met a few Bulldogs. Got a man down on the field. It's going to be an official timeout.
Yeah, I don't think he's too injured. Maybe a cramp.
That's big Ryan Sisney. 5'11", 260.
My goodness.
Senior.
A house.
Yeah, he looks like a little refrigerator, don't he? Just compact.
I wonder if they've got a play where he's the fullback. My goodness.
I wouldn't want to be the linebacker and step in that hole.
No, sir.
Well, it worked for the refrigerator back in the day.
The fridge.
Maybe he'd do the Super Bowl shuffle.
If we see that one in playoffs, we'll take credit for it.
There you go. Davenport taking the snap. Looking for somebody open. He's going to take it himself. Got a flag down on the other side.
I'm not sure if they're going to – it looked like Franklin County had 2 men in motion. I'm not sure if that's what this is going to be. But pre-snap looked like –
Yep.
You're right.
You're right, Josh.
Illegal motion.
Illegal motion penalty against Franklin County. That'll be 5 yards. Still 2nd down.
Looks like the
2nd down and 8.
LCA is going to decline that penalty. Bring up a 3rd down.
See if Franklin County can make them pay for that one.
Is that a slap in the face or what?
I could go either way with the down and distance that you've got right here. 3rd and 8's not really been friendly to Franklin County tonight, so we'll see if they can recover on the 3rd down here.
They're going to come after Davenport right here.
Davenport finding Yuri wide open.
Slam open.
Down on the 11-yard line. Yuri taking it out of bounds.
38-yard reception there by Ethan Yuri. Big play here with 9 minutes and 52 seconds. What's left to go in the game?
Doyle Custom Embroidery, first down and 10.
Davenport reminds me of an old quarterback named Kenny Stabler. I mean,
you're right, yeah.
Look, watches his motion.
It's a pretty good comparison,
Yeah,
too.
I think he'll take that.
He'll take that.
He may need to Google who that is.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
I hear the kids watch this the next morning, so if you're watching this on a Saturday, get your Google out.
Got a lot of grass out there.
Room.
Little joke. Oh, yeah. Nice little move out there at the corner.
Close to the first down.
Getting really close to the first down. We'll see they're not moving the chains yet. Looks like maybe a half yard. 2nd and 1. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left in this ball game.
Huey had 7 touchdowns coming into the evening, all on the ground. 5 of those, I think, at Bassett.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a career night that night.
Huey, you got room out there.
It's going to close up fast.
Man.
Look at how many white shirts is over there.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it at one time there was no one, so that was a quick recovery there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bodie Aronson running straight down the line, 55.
Smith bringing in the play for the Eagles. Hall coming in over the ball. Huey.
Big push there.
Push it over the goal line, they say. The Eagles are saying. The men in the striped suits are not saying that yet.
Where is he bringing the ball? He's bringing the ball back there.
Instead of a 3-yard.
Now
okay,
they call
there.
it.
3-yard touchdown. Rayshon Huey.
A little bit of a late call there, but it is a call. That'll be 13 for the Eagles. The official thought everybody knew that was a touchdown. Wasn't any use in letting them know.
Just looking for confirmation.
Palmer in to kick the PAT. Davenport down. It's up and it's good. We're 35-14. Bulldogs. Watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Doyle.
Mayer back to take the kick from Palmer. They're looking for Palmer to sort of pooch this one. See if they can get a quick possession. And their hands team is out there and doing a good job of fielding that one. It's Cowart
Yeah, had a good roll on that. Didn't quite get that final bounce you want to go right over the defender and recover, but gave his guys a shot nonetheless, and that's all you ask for there.
That's a pretty impressive little kick by a youngster, right? I mean, he's a freshman.
Absolutely. Doing a great job out there at the kicking position. 8 minutes and 10 seconds as the Bulldogs take over at midfield. 1 yard shy.
Said Josh, if he'd have got the high bounce right there.
Oh, man, what more could you ask for?
Yeah, I mean, they'd have recovered that
Yeah,
kick.
he had all the ingredients of really good.
Oh, wow.
Oh. I tell you, what a play in there by number 16 for the Eagles. That was McIlvain.
Yeah, Reed McIlvain's been several times tonight. We've called his number and his name in the backfield.
Yeah, the starters are out for LCA, finding their depth chart here in week 2 or week 3. This is their second game, had a week 2 bye, so they're probably still shaking some things out on the what ifs. If this guy gets injured, that guy, where's our depth chart?
No. I want their depth chart if I see number 72 on this end and 78 on the other end.
Yeah. Line still in, huh?
Pillai pulling out about a 8 or 9 yard gain, maybe 8 yard. Got a timeout, official timeout. Injured Bulldog.
Official timeout on the field.
He's going to get off of the field on his own.
That's 47, Austin Trimley, the fullback, middle linebacker we talked about earlier.
It's a load to handle right there.
Yeah, he played a heck of a game tonight. We see a shot of the LCA crowd. It's traveled up 460.
Yeah. Thought we would see a few more of those guys. They're not that far away, but didn't travel well tonight. Franklin County did a great job turning out, filling the stands here.
Roselle taking his snap, handing off. Pillai picking up a 1st and 10, looks like.
Was that McGuire that was in the backfield? Yeah, 20.
Yeah. Colton McGuire in the backfield almost had the initial stop. Some big hits still being thrown here.
Still playing very hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
fourth quarter.
Just short. It'll be 4th down and 1 yard.
They're going to go for it, too.
Roselle under center.
He's not going to get there, guys. They're going
big
going
stand.
Backwards instead. It's going to be a turnover on down. 6:08 in the 4th quarter. Eagles will get the ball back.
Sam Rogers not able to get anything going there. Eagles meet him head up.
Great play by the Eagles defense right there.
6 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the period. The Eagles will take over 1st and 10. Yeah, Kiefer Building Services, 1st down and 10. Davenport under center. Handed to Huey. Huey picking and choosing. The choosing ain't so good up there. There's a lot of good defensive coverage by the Bulldogs.
Look like 55 then on the stop. 41.
Got new numbers out there for the Bulldogs.
The anchors are still up front. It's all the guys behind of them that are getting rotated around a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, the line, they'll eat up blocks and let the linebackers just run free. Oh, that's a full, not a.
Yeah.
Yep. Really smart play by
that pass went
defensive
backwards,
lineman.
right?
It did.
Yeah.
Sure did. Good heads-up play there by the Bulldogs. Come up with that one.
That's 78 Easton Ware.
Poor timing there in the backfield. You'll see here the pass does go backwards. Oh, we glitch right at the throw.
We first down and 10, 5:18 left here. The Bulldogs will take over on the turnover.
Another Lynchburg team, Glass, currently at 2-0, but they're down 28-3 in the fourth quarter to GW, who's 1-1 at this point.
Man.
So
GW.
yeah, GW 28-3, fourth quarter over Glass.
Oh man,
GW has struggled this year. Shaking out the cobwebs against EC Glass.
Heritage rolling against Appomattox 48-0. Appo must be having a down year. Martinsville over Chatham 26-0. Chatham's at 2-0. Martinsville 0-2, be their first win of the season for the Bulldogs.
That's just what's amazing. I mean, Martinsville goes to Patrick County, and Patrick County just lays the wood to Martinsville. Patrick County comes down to Bassett. Bassett just lays the wood to Patrick County.
That's why you play the game.
I mean,
then they go to Chatham, who's undefeated at this point.
It's Friday Night Lights for you.
Yeah, I mean,
high school football.
Well, that's number 14, taking it to the house.
Marcus Miller, 6 foot 195 junior. Chalking up 6 for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left on the clock.
Samuel Barrera will attempt the extra point.
Barrera has been busy tonight. He attempting the bad snap, low snap, nobody to go to.
Ooh.
Hung out to dry. Unsuccessful attempt at a PAT will give you a score 41-14. Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Eagles ready to receive the kickoff. Pruitt's deep with Angle. Little pooch kick. Up man taking it. Not getting any further than his reception.
One thing that can be noted for this game, you don't need to be running east-west. You need to be running north-south against this Liberty Christian team.
They don't count those east to west yards.
They're quick.
Malachi Johnson with the reception. Moving back and forth on the 25-yard line. You said, Scott. First down and 10. 4:22 left in this game. Davenport taking the snap, handing off to Huey. Not getting anything. Big number 41, Scott.
Yeah. Nolan Scott he's been another one that's been a mainstay in the backfield today for Liberty Christian.
Second down and 10. 4 minutes even on the clock. Davenport bringing his team up. Rolling out to his right, finding an open man. That's number 9. Isaiah Carter. Carter getting out to midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. Got a penalty flag in the backfield. Got a hold back there. Big problem.
My goodness.
All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the blind guy. Budget blinds. For all your window covering needs, contact Doug.
That negates that turns into about a 40-yard penalty right there?
From the 49 to the 15, whatever that is.
Yeah. Closing in on 3 minutes left to go in the game here. Been a good night for football here in Rocky Mount.
Absolutely. Davenport finding his man Yeary over the middle. Getting back a bunch of those just over the 30-yard line.
Yeah, great job hauling that in. We're going to be on the road for a few weeks. Make sure you check us out if you're not able to travel here on Cable 12. We won't be back here for about a month. That's going to include a bye week. 3 road games.
Yes, it is. Come out and support those Eagles.
Yeah, won't be traveling too far.
That's right.
Got you said the whole next week.
Yep, whole next week and then a bye.
Brookville. And back here against Stanton River.
There you go. About the 18th.
Yeah.
All on the ground. Yeah, looks like LCA's got it.
Yeah.
Big turnover there. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left here in the ball game, and the Bulldogs take over on the 25-yard line, 27-yard line.
First and 10, Bulldogs, the ball at the Eagle 27-yard line.
Student section done a great job sticking in with them tonight. Staying here, cheering on their Eagles.
Really good turnout, good crowd here tonight.
Had a threat of rain, but hey, a couple drops. My watch said 4%. We just happened to be in the 4%.
Yeah. Hand off.
Miller again.
Yes, Miller. Trying to get him some more yards on his stats.
Miller with the ball. Caleb Smith on the tackle.
I've never fully understood those percentages for rain. Jamie can tell me 100 times, and I still don't get it.
21-yard line.
He tries, but I just don't. 4%. What does that even mean?
How do you settle on that?
Yeah, according to Samsung, it says it was. Yeah. Why not 5%?
5, exactly. Bulldogs handing off. Polai.
Yeah, big John Crouch there.
Yeah, maybe the smallest guy on the field just running headstrong into the biggest guy on the field right there.
5'5", 150 on one side. 6'4", 340 on the other. Bit of a mismatch.
100-pound
Just
loss there.
a little bit of a mismatch.
Closing in on a minute left to go here in the game.
Really good opportunity to see two well-coached teams out there on the field. Quarterback taking that one up. Porzeli taking it on his own, pushing across for a 1st and 10.
Stop the clock for a few seconds, but then it starts right back up. We're within 40 seconds of this ball game being over, and one more snap of the ball, and it'll be over.
I think that's all you'll see.
Got to see a lot of talent out on the field tonight. Some Division I players there. 2 headed to Clemson from LCA. Plenty of other athletes over there that's going to play at the next level. You saw some good football here. Good athletes.
Absolutely. And that will
He
do it.
takes the knee. And the Bulldogs come away with a big win here, 41-14. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12. Good night, everybody.